Hello, everybody. It's Sandra from the Funky Pickle Thrifter. Thank you so much for joining me today. So this is going to be the sales on my eBay page for the last 2 weeks. I've been selling on eBay for about 20 something years. I can't do that math. I started in 1998. I have 3 different eBay IDs. We're only going to be discussing one of them today, the Funky Pickle Store. And I very, very rarely offer free shipping. So the prices you're going to see, the buyer did pay shipping on top of the prices. So I think that's all the business we have. Let's just get going here. Thanks for coming, everybody. So first up, I got this at a yard sale. This is an Everlast Boxing suit. It's like the jacket, the zip-up jacket, and the pants. This was really a beautiful item. I paid $10 for this at a yard sale. I had it up for a couple of months, and I just decided to keep lowering the price till I was able to get rid of it. So anyway, paid $10, sold it for $79.99. Great profit on that. So I found this pretty Sarah Coventry mosaic brooch in a little flea market. I paid $4 for this. It's a Maltese cross, and I sold it for $26.99. Sometimes Sarah Coventry jewelry can sell pretty well, not for a ton of money, but one thing I noticed is that the name brand alone on this one is not really enough to bring money unless it's really a very, very pretty piece. And I thought this one really was. So very happy with that profit. I also sold this little one. I think I paid $1 or $2 for this one. I think I got this one in a thrift store and I sold it for $10.99. Pretty little item. So I just bought this a couple of weeks ago. This was in a thrift store and it was new and sealed. It did have a little bit of wear on the box, like it looked like somebody had crushed it a little bit or just some general shelf wear, but the items inside were fine. And I believe this is from HSN or QVC. I can kind of tell by that barcode on the bottom. So this is called Innis, the energy of the sea. I'd never heard of it before, but I thought that maybe it looked nice when I noticed that sticker that is QVC or HSN. Anyway, paid $1 for this one, sold it for 25 bucks. So I got this one a couple of weeks ago at a yard sale. They had a lot of L'Occitane stuff that I bought. Everything there was like $1 or $1.50 or $2. I think I paid $2 for this. This is a L'Occitane body shower gel, but it's, I guess, a pretty rare scent. It may even be out of production. I'm not sure. Anyway, I have 2 bottles of this one. So I think I paid $2 for it and I sold the first bottle for $49.99. Really very happy with that. I bought this very, very beautiful religious music box about, I guess, a year ago now. It was just sort of little, so I was able to keep it around. In general, I like to really flip things kind of fast because I don't really have the room to keep it here in my house because my house is small. Anyway, I paid $1 for this one and I sold it for $12.99, which is absolutely fine. It was a very pretty little music box. So I keep finding high-end perfume, or I haven't lately, but I had this little flurry of it. It was sort of weird. I found some stuff at some thrift stores, yard sales. This Miss Dior I got actually at an auction. I paid $40 for this at an auction. I actually have 2 boxes of it. So I paid $80 for both boxes. I sold the first one for $134.99. Now this was new and sealed. The cellophane did have a little bit of tearing on it. You can probably see it right there on the side. Yeah, it didn't really affect anything, but the other box I have doesn't have any of that. The cellophane is actually completely sealed up tight and it's intact. So I paid $40 for this, and that was including the buyer's premium, and I sold it for $134.99. I got this item a few weeks ago at a yard sale. I actually bought a bunch of stuff that was sort of similar, a lot of homeschooling items. I can't remember if these Bob Scholastic books had a religious leaning to them. Some of the items I bought did. Anyway, I sold this whole stack of books for $20, and I think I probably paid, gosh, I paid $10 for everything. So maybe I paid $2 for these, we'll say. Good profit. So I bought this Body Shop Drops of Youth at the same yard sale where I got the L'Occitane stuff. I actually got a lot of things from her that were really very saleable. A lot of Body Shop items, I didn't sort of know about the different scents, so I didn't buy a lot of them. I think this might be the only Body Shop item I bought. Anyway, this was $2, I believe, and I sold it for $13.50. Items like this, very easy to find and also very easy to sell, easy to photograph, easy to ship, just a little bottle, so I'm very happy with that. This was a beautiful set. As you can see, it is malachite and sterling silver. It's a necklace and earrings, and that is Cocapelli. I really thought I was going to get more money for this. I had this up for a long time, and I just lowered the price just to kind of make room for other stuff. Really very beautiful item. And I think it was vintage also. So I paid $2 for the necklace and $1 for the earrings. So that's $3 altogether. And I sold that for $61.99. It's a beautiful set. Yeah, my gold ring. So you may remember from a haul video, I got this a few weeks ago. So my mom and I were at a yard sale. We actually spent $100. One thing we got was a very large doll collection. My mother is actually taking care of that. She's going to be selling that on her eBay page. And then we bought another collection of like these porcelain collectible things. Anyhow, I may sell those on another one of my IDs. I'm not really sure yet, or she might put them on hers. But anyway, we spent $100 and we had kind of a little baggie full of jewelry. And this was in that baggie. And they said, just take that whole bag for free because we had just spent $100 on the other items, you see. So anyway, this was a great ring, lots and lots of gold on it, lots of weight. This was really a beautiful item, 14 karat gold. I got it for free and I sold it for $329.99. You see my dog Rosie's right behind me. You see her there on the couch? Yeah, they all get to go on the furniture. She's kind of the only one who's tall enough to jump, but we have a little stool over there. Anyway, she's just so cute. She's watching me, I guess. She likes eBay too. Anyhow, I got these two little plastic religious figures at a thrift store. I think these might have been 50 cents each, as I recall. These were in nice condition. They're plastic, and I think they were just really adorable. Anyway, I think I paid $1 for both, and I sold them for $14.99. I got such an amazing haul not too long ago. I got some beautiful items and a whole kind of stack of this wonderful vintage fabric. It was very psychedelic, very cool. This is the first piece I sold. I couldn't have spent more than $1 on each piece because I did buy a lot of stuff from her. And I think I paid either $40 for all of it, maybe $60 for all of it, but I really got some great stuff. Anyhow, this is the first piece I sold. So paid about $1-ish. And I sold this first piece sort of neon green and that bright pink color. I sold this for $39.99. Very happy with that. So I avoid glassware because I don't really know much about it, but I found this really cute little glass elephant at a thrift store for $1 and I couldn't resist. So anyway, only got $9.99 for it, which is fine. It was very small, cute item. I got this very, very nice Henri Bendel candle at a yard sale. I paid $3 for this. Now, it really should have gone for more, but it did have a little bit of an issue right here on the glass. So I guess that's not yellow glass. It just has some sort of a coating on it. And that coating had sort of bubbled off and was flaking off a little bit. And I think that really hurt my price. As you can see, it was never burned and it was new in the box. It smelled really scrumptious. So paid $3 and sold it for $24.99. I bought this Jim Shore item about 2 weeks ago or so, maybe 3 weeks, and it's just little. It's made of wood. Jim Shore is a great thing to keep your eyes open for. It does have some resale value, so paid $2, sold it for $12.99. These jeans are a little bit of deja vu. I bought these in a thrift store for $1 or $2 a few months ago, and I had them up and I did sell them already for $39.99, but I had a non-paying bidder. So some time passed and I relisted them and somebody else bought them. So that was a great profit. Really cute items. And I got this at the same yard sale where I got the fabric from and lots of other really great stuff. These are 3 very, very beautiful little porcelain girls made in Japan. You can see they have their flower parasols. They were really in beautiful condition. A lot of times you see them and they're really very chipped up or very worn. And a lot of times they're missing their parasols also. We'll take a look at what the mark looks like. Yeah, 56, does that say on them, I think? Made in Japan, Napco 56, yeah. Really cute items. There was just a little bit of a flaw on the yellow parasol. It maybe even was a factory flaw, but just a couple little nicks out of it. Anyhow, I put all 3 of these up together and I sold them for $61.99. I paid $1 or less each for these. I don't know what is going on with me and Three's Company. I found it so far in 2 different places recently too. I keep finding these DVD sets and they're always sealed and new. It's pretty weird, but I'll take it. I'm happy about it. So this was season 6. It's new and still sealed. Now I think some of these seasons have 2 different versions, sort of a higher quality one that was mastered better and then like a lower quality one. I think this one might have been the lower quality one. I was getting some questions on it and I looked it up. Anyway, I paid $1 for this, believe it or not, brand new and sealed, and I sold it for $49.99. I have more seasons too that will be selling shortly, I hope. Here's a fun item, I think. This is a Walt Disney World raccoon hat from Davy Crockett. This was not like a vintage one. It's a newer one, but it is for adults. As you can see, I have it on my hairdressing head here. And it was new with the tag, so I paid $1 for this, maybe $2 for this actually in a thrift store. And I sold it for $24.99. Pretty cool. So my mother found this watch at a yard sale and she paid $1 for it. She actually had found 3 pieces of gold a few weeks ago and she paid $1 each for them. I think the other ones might have been on my last eBay video, my last what sold on eBay this week video. And anyway, this was, unfortunately, it wasn't working or else it would have sold for a lot more money. But this is a 14 karat gold case on this watch. So people don't realize it, I guess, because you can't see the mark. There's the outside, there's the back. And even on the inside, when you open it right here, you still can't see the mark. The mark is actually in the back, but you have to open the case. Sometimes you need a special tool to do so. I was able to do that with just my fingernail. But there's the mark right there, 14K. It's kind of sideways, but you get the idea. So she paid $1 for this and sold it for $4.05. I'm going to give her the money for that. Very cool. So in May, I went to a yard sale and they had a bunch of video games. I'm not really a video game expert, but they had some Sega games and things. And I think the guy wanted $5 each for them. So I sort of bought this blindly. I bought a few of them. I thought this one might be interesting. I don't know, Rocket Knight Adventures. Anyway, paid $5, sold it for $72.78. I'll take it. Here's a very, very beautiful sterling silver curb link necklace. Now, as far as I'm concerned, this could be worn by a woman too. Really beautiful. Look at that. 64 grams of silver. Really nice item. I just love this. So I take a picture of it on my finger so you can see how big the link is, and also with a quarter, just so you can get an idea of how sort of chunky that is. So I can't remember where I bought this. This may have been part of that jewelry store haul. If so, I don't know. I wouldn't have paid more than $3 or $4 for this, I don't think. And I sold it for $100. Not bad. So this little ring, I was trying to remember where I got this thing. This may have been, did I get this one with that garnet and pearl ring that I got kind of for free because we spent $100? I don't remember. If I bought this at a yard sale, I know it wasn't more than $1. Anyway, it was a 10 karat yellow gold ring. As you can see, it featured a lovely little topaz and I sold it for $59.99. I got this actually from the same place where I got that red Everlast Boxing thing. So I don't know if this was a boxing thing or an MMA thing. I wasn't exactly sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I think I paid $2 for this, maybe $3, and I sold it for $17.99. Not a bad profit, easy to ship. I love buying blank media when I find it at yard sales and thrift stores. I don't pay a lot for it. People do prefer the high bias. I do have some high bias tapes right there, but here's a lot of 20. And I wait till I have 20 or 25, then I lot them all up and sell them. I can't imagine I would have spent more than, I don't know, $6 or $7 maybe for all of those, if that. Anyway, sold them for $26.99. Totally fine. Happy about it. Very easy to do. So I got kind of lucky and I bought a whole box of these 1970s keychains. And I have all the Zodiac ones, I think, on my eBay page. I have other ones too. They're very cool. But as far as I'm concerned, they really can be used as a pendant also. I don't know why I didn't take a picture of that key ring part, but I didn't. That's weird. Anyhow, I sold this one for $9.99. I have sold other ones too. I'm probably into these for 10 cents each or something like that, because I think I bought the whole box for like $3 or $4, like the whole box. So, and they're all new. They're new old stock. And here's another one I just sold for $10. This one is a Gemini. Very cute items. So it's the Summer Olympics coming up. I thought maybe this one would have a chance to sell. So I bought this for $1 in a thrift store. It was new with tags. This is a London 2012 Olympics cap. And you can see the tag was still on it. I don't know, pretty cool. So paid $1, sold it for $15. Now, I did just buy a Loot Crate box a few weeks ago. I paid $11 for the whole box. This is the first item I've sold out of that box. So this was a pin set. And I also have other items that are still up for bid, like I think it's Buy It Now, actually, but I think I have a sweatshirt and a figurine. I don't know. I have a bunch of different stuff from that lot. Anyhow, so I paid $11 for the whole lot, but I do have those other items. And I sold this first one for $21.99. I found these Super Mario Brothers DVDs in a thrift store. They were 25 cents each. So that was $1.50 right there. And I sold them for $15.99. I got kind of an interesting eBay message on these where somebody said, wow, your DVDs, your Mario Brother DVDs, wow, brah, or something like that. It was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like a middle-aged woman, brah. I don't really do the whole brah thing, but I don't even know. I don't even know what it meant. It wasn't a question. It was just like a comment. Anyway, I had a good chuckle over that. So yeah, let's move on. Brah. So here's a little Pokemon thing I got. This was in the box, beautiful condition. I think I paid $1 for this and I sold it for $35. I have other Pokemon items also. None were in the box like this, but I do have some loose ones I have to buy batteries for because they do stuff. I have to try to figure out what's up with that. Anyway, yeah, I got this little mug somewhere. I think I paid $1 for it. I had two of them. I had one from either 86 or 1989. I can't remember. Anyway, I sold this one for $8.99. Not great, but not bad. I paid $1. I don't usually sell things that low, but especially mugs. But I think I just wanted to get rid of it. So I also got this one for 25 cents at a thrift store. This is a Legend of Zelda DVD set. And I don't know, I just thought maybe it would be a cool thing. It looked like it was collectible. I know things that are on Shout Factory can sell. So that's why I picked this one up for 25 cents. I mean, not high risk. Anyway, I sold it for $9.99. I got this for $1. This was part of a big lot. I got this along with lots and lots of other stuff, including that Pokemon stuff. And this is an Olympus digital voice recorder. And I sold this one for $28.99 and paid $1. So that was good. This was new in the box. The box had wear, as you can see, and it was open, but the item was absolutely brand new. So my luck with video games is never ending. I found these Wii games. I found them on a table full of video games. They were 50 cents each. And the woman told me her children didn't play with them, only her husband. And they were really in very beautiful, beautiful condition. So these were 50 cents each. So I paid $1 and I sold these for $30. I got this one at that yard sale where I paid $10 for everything I bought, a lot of homeschooling things. This was actually a very sweet book, The Prairie Primer, a literature-based unit study utilizing the Little House series. And yes, grades 3 to 6. Now, as you can see, it wasn't in fantastic condition. It looks like somebody had this in their bookcase that was in the sunlight. And the spine, see, it lost its color a little bit. And somebody, not many pages, but there was a little bit of pencil writing on some of the pages. So anyhow, I think I paid, boy, is it ever hard to say how much I paid. I don't know, 50 cents or $1 for this, if that really. And I sold it for $15.51. Okay, I found that Jane Seymour open heart pendant at an antiques barn. An antique barn, I guess you would call it. And he didn't have a lot of jewelry. He didn't actually have very nice things, but I was able to find this kind of in a bowl of little junky stuff. I bought 3 things from him, 3 little pieces of jewelry, and he charged me $1. So this was 33 1/3 cents. And I got it home and I found out it was 14 karat gold and diamond, which I didn't even know. I actually was thinking it was sterling and CZs. So at that same sale where I got the red Everlast suit and that head rush t-shirt, this man's wife had this necklace. Now the necklace was this, it was a 14 karat white gold necklace part. And she had some sort of a pendant on it that wasn't real. It was just gold filled. It wasn't particularly interesting, but she said, look, that's real gold. I have to have $10 for it. So I very gladly paid her $10. And then I matched up the 33-cent pendant with the $10 necklace. I put it together and I sold it for $124.99. And I love it. And the person who bought it also loves it. She's going to give it to her mother and she's very, very happy with it. Really beautiful necklace. So I'm glad to see that go to a good home. So as some people might remember, I did get a large collection of DVDs, and most of them are TV show DVDs. They're all new and sealed. I have a lot of them up on my page right now still. They're selling little by little. So here's the Jeffersons. It is the complete 5th season, and I sold this for $13.99, and I paid $1. I actually just read a terrible rumor the other day that said Wheezy and George didn't really like each other in real life. I hope that's not true. I found this Atlanta Braves jacket in a thrift store. I paid $10 for it. I was thinking I could get $50 for it, but I couldn't. And then I just got tired of keeping it around. So I lowered the price and I just got rid of it for 25 bucks. So not a lot of profit there, but I'm glad that I'm done with that one. Here's the last item I have for today. Actually, the last two items, I guess, technically. This came from that lot where I got the other porcelain girls, the three with the parasol, and also the fabric and a ton of other very collectible stuff. So I put these two up together. The first one is a trinket box and the other one is a planter. They're just darling, aren't they? Look at that. Matching set. So cute. Oh, look, she has a purse and then the other one has a little parasol. So cute. So there were a couple of little tiny flea bites, just little tiny chips on the trinket box one. Anyway, I just put them up, both of them up for $19.99 and I got one bid. So that's all she wrote. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. Those are my sales on eBay for the last 2 weeks. I'm not sure if I said that or not. So be well, and we hope to see you soon. Have a great day, everybody.